friends, Rebecca here, the Dragon Librarian from Farmington Community Library, and my friend Elle and I are here today to talk to you about a couple really fantastic books that we absolutely love, and we hope that you will love them too. Now, they're two really different books. The one thing they share in common is that they're both new books. So they're exciting new books at the library, and the one is really amazing because it perfectly fits into our summer reading theme of Tales and Tales, because it is about animals. But I'm going to start with the other one first. And this one is called 365 Days to Alaska. 365 Days to Alaska. And I think that this cover is really cool, right? It doesn't make a whole lot of sense until you know what the story is about, which it's about a girl named Rigel who lives in Alaska and absolutely loves it. She loves the freedom. She loves hunting. She loves being around all the nature and the animals. She just loves her existence in Alaska and its pure, raw, wild beauty. Well, unfortunately, her parents are now getting a divorce, and she has to move with her mom to the suburbs of Connecticut. Wow, what a big change, right? From Alaska to Connecticut. And that's really what this cover is about. So see, she's starting out here in the Alaska beauty, and then she's crossing over into a place that doesn't look as exciting, in her opinion, to where she's coming from. She hates it there at first, and her dad makes her a promise, because her dad is still staying in Alaska. He promises her that if she can make it through a whole year in her new world, basically in Connecticut, he will bring her back home to Alaska. So she now has this goal, which is the 365 days. She's got a whole year to try and figure out how she can live in this place that's so different than what she's used to, and, making friends and doing all this kind of stuff that she's never had to do before. Sure, she can hunt and fish and do all that stuff, but survive an in-person school, that's a lot harder. I really loved this book for a lot of reasons. The first one was that I just thought that the description of Alaska and its beauty was amazing. It made me want to go. I'm not the hugest fan of cold places, but this still made me want to check it out and see how beautiful it is. So I really loved that aspect of it so much. And I just really felt for Rigel, like her circumstances and learning how to stick things out and getting used to a brand new world, which can be really scary sometimes, right? But she was really wonderful to relate to, and I loved watching her journey. So if you're looking for a really interesting book about a girl who's learning to come into herself and surviving in a new world that she never thought she would have to before, this is a fantastic book. And you might learn some stuff about Alaska and some of the things that they have to do up there to survive as well, which was my favorite part of it. So that's 365 Days to Alaska by Cathy Carr. The next book is the animal book that I mentioned earlier, and I really loved this book so much, and it's called Stella by McCall, Hoyle. Stella. Now, I wanted to read this book immediately because of the cover and how sweet and beautiful it is. Look at how cute that is. So this is about a dog, a beagle, named Stella, obviously. And she has been trained since she was a puppy to be able to sniff out dangerous chemicals. For example, chemicals that are used for bombs or drugs or stuff like that. So she's used to find bombs in airports and things. Well, one day she makes a mistake and doesn't find explosives, and it causes a big, big accident. And after that, she has a really terrible anxiety problem. Yes, did you know that animals can have anxiety too? Oh my goodness, it's not just people that get anxiety. Animals get that as well. So Stella is now suffering from anxiety because of this, and she has been retired. She is now a retired working dog, and she's going to be adopted by a girl named Chloe. Well, Stella starts to smell this weird smell in Chloe, and she's figuring out that she starts to smell this right before she has a seizure. So Chloe has this disease that causes her to have seizures, but Stella can actually predict when it's going to happen because of the chemicals that she can smell that are in Chloe's bodies. So she's trying to communicate that with her new owners that no, she's not having panic attacks. She's actually trying to help. So this is such a beautiful story. One of the main things I loved about it are these gorgeous illustrations. So throughout the book, there are all these beautiful little black and white pictures. They're great. Number one. Number two, what I loved is this book is actually told through Stella's point of view. Yes, it's not through the humans. It's not through Chloe or her old handler. It's actually told through Stella's point of view, which is really cool and fun. And who doesn't want to read a book told from a dog's point of view? I mean, I know I do. So this is and it's also very short. It's not a long book at all. Perfect book to read this summer. Beautiful, heartwarming story. And you will definitely fall in love with Stella as much as I have. I promise you that. And that is Stella by McCall Hoyle. Well, that's what we've got for you today. I hope that these books sound really fun, interesting, and exciting for you. If so, please feel free to pick them up from the Farmington Community Library. And don't forget to sign up for summer reading or log your hours if you have signed up for summer reading. Thank you so much, friends, and have a wonderful rest of the day.